am Ella Henderson and I'm a singer-songwriter from the UK. From the age of 3, I taught myself to play the piano. I used to use it as my little diary. Writing for me is like therapy. It's the one place where I can let my thoughts escape and run wild. Music just has to be something that you feel. When I came to write my album, I just wanted something that felt real, raw and honest.
My name is Jessica Koslow, and I am the chef owner of a restaurant called Squirrel. Squirrel started as a jam company. Squirreling away is an old time preserving term. Here I am, a girl, squirreling away. So it's the marriage of girl and squirrel. The food philosophy here, it's based around the season, taking those like classic old school techniques and developing dishes that honor the ingredient.
I love food. I think food is a part of like bringing people together. It's about engaging with your family, and that's when you all find out what you've been up to in the day. I kind of miss that because then when you're traveling around and stuff, you just get food on the go.
I actually like to think of the restaurant as a band where everyone is playing their own instrument, and when the band is on point, and you feel it in the kitchen, the same way a band does when they're on stage.
Hello. Lovely to meet you. Let's go for a hug.
That was beautiful. And did you write that song?
I actually finished it here in the studio. It was an amazing process, and I got to write with Salaam Remi, who wrote the Back to Black album with Amy Winehouse.
Amazing.
A lot of people within the music industry had been telling me like, what's going to be your first single? And I was like, we're not too sure yet. And within those few weeks, Ryan Tedder heard a Drake cover I uploaded online, and we ended up sat around a piano just like me and you are now, and I was so nervous. I've just heard so many different stories of how talented he is, and we wrote the chorus to Ghost in like 20 minutes. It just happened really fast. Everything just came together, and I was like, this is going to be my first single. Whether it's successful or not doesn't matter, I love it.
And it's nice to know that how you felt was rewarded on the other end.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or for me, there's an amazing chef named Dan Barber who I respect, who came into the restaurant and they're like, I really feel like you're doing food the way that I've been wanting to see for years, you know?
Really?
And just having that kind of confirmation from your own industry saying like, keep it, keep going.
That must be amazing.
Yeah.
It puts the confidence back in you. The generation nowadays, I think our expectations are too high. Like, I think set your goals, you want to achieve them one day and be a dreamer. You know, when I signed my record deal, it was a point where I was like, I'm 16 years old, I need time and space. Because I write off experience, I had to experience things to get this album. Yeah. So it's kind of scary knowing that soon it's going to go out there.
I think that when you do put something out there, it does make you ask yourself, like, who am I? And, you know, being honest with yourself every day and being like, you know, 100% about it.
I agree.
And I can't wait to show you Squirrel and what I do there.
No, I'm really excited. I'm
Are
a
you
massive
hungry?
food lover. Yeah, I'm hungry.
Let's go. Like chicken salad.
I love chicken salad.
We do a version here with creme fraiche, some chicken from this great farm called Rainbow Ranch, garbanzo beans from Northern California.
So this place only says breakfast and lunch, right? Mm-hmm. So how come no dinner?
Well, it started as a jam company, and we have to make jam still. And we make jam here. We make about 25,000 jars a year.
25,000? What?
I know. On this stove with 3 small copper pots. And we need time to do that. We make everything, from the dressings to the jam to our bread.
That's amazing, though. It all comes from you.
It means you're working harder, right? But it's exciting to be a part of that process. Do you want to hand me some dill? Do you like dill?
I do, yeah. I'd say actually it's the one thing that I can't stand is parsley. But
you know what? That's great, because the next thing we're making is tabbouleh, and typically it's made with parsley. But instead we're making with kale.
Okay, that's amazing.
Cute. I read your mind. Like, the thing that I really love and I'm always searching for in food is texture. So instead of couscous, we use cauliflower. And then we use...
Is it raw?
It's raw. So this is
I've never
raw.
had it raw.
Oh, awesome. I feel like it's a lot of firsts today. I'm gonna put a tiny bit of scallion in and some currants. But the thing that gives it that texture is this puffed brown rice. It's from one Northern California farm, and we dry it on big racks and then fry it. but it adds like that nice crunch that I feel like I'm always looking for. So this is the dressing.
So you do everything yourself, like even this is what you've done yourself?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
All right, well, let's taste this and see what's going on. My palate says it's dry, but yeah, that's, you know, all I'm doing is tinkering. No recipe, you're trusting this. And actually, in this way, like, this is speaking for me. Like, my palate says, like, this is my idea about food.
Yeah, these look so beautiful.
I cannot wait to eat them.
Like, you brought salads to another level. I don't know, it's almost like fine dining.
Our staff here, including myself, and all of the chefs have come from fine dining.
But you could tell me exactly where everything's from, you know, where it's grown. It's made me look at the plate a lot different in a way as well. Like, it makes you care about food.
Yeah, you should care about how it's presented to you as well as how it tastes. You know?
Yeah. Well, all this talking about food has made me really hungry.
So these are the things we made, the kabuli and the chicken salad. That over there is the sorrel rice dish. Sorrel is a French leaf. It has like a lemony flavor. So
What's this here?
that's the watermelon radish.
Watermelon?
Yeah. It doesn't taste like it. It tastes like radish. And then we have the zucchini pancake and then toast and jam. Strawberry.
It's amazing. I love how thick the bread slice is.
The thicker the bread, the better. Turmeric tonic, vanilla bean lemonade.
That's so nice. Do you make the drinks as well?
Yeah, we make the drinks.
Where do you find all the time to doing it?
I don't know. I feel like time gets shorter and shorter. Do you feel that way?
Well, most of the time. Yeah. Sometimes you just want to stop the clocks.
What I like so much about your music and what I feel in tune with here is that you don't really need a lot of these extra elements to get your voice across. Like auto-tune, your voice seems, and it is, incredibly natural and gifted. This food is not manipulated in any way. It is just taking the natural gifts of what we do and the produce that we get and honoring them.
It's almost like doing it the way it should be done. I think people just rely on, you know, the easy way out. I think what it comes down to, if you truly are put on this earth to do what you think you're there to do, then you do it not half-heartedly, you do it full out.
Have people found out about you?
It's incredible, you know, because when I was in New York, we had the chance to go right at the top of the Empire State Building, and I looked around and I was like, my God, like, America is so huge. Like, literally one building was the size of my hometown, Grimsby. So to know that there is kind of like just a little buzz and a little bit of excitement out here, it's amazing.
Today there was a couple here from Poland.
Really?
They're like, we just got off the plane and came here. And I was like, how did you know to come here? I mean, it's in the middle of nowhere,
oh my
right?
God.
It is really a spot that people have found out about. That's an amazing new part of what's happening. And as more and more people find out about it, the question is, how do you maintain quality?
Like, if I did 10 shows, 9 of them can be great and I'm happy and I come off stage, and then there's always one where I'm like, that was rubbish, I could have done so much better, but that's because we're human, we're not robots. We're not formatted to, you know, get things right all the time. Thank you so much for this food. It was incredible. I kind of want to eat everything. Yeah, in return, I'd love to sing a song off my album. I would love that.
I keep going to the river to pray, 'cause I need something that can wash out the pain. And at most I'm sleeping all these demons away, but your ghost, the ghost of you, it keeps me awake. Well, my friends that you figured out, yeah, there's so what's inside of you. They try hiding another you, but your evil was coming through. And these icing on the wall, well, they watch every move I make. Bright light living in the shade. Your cold heart makes my spirit shake. I had to go through hell to prove I'm not insane. Not to meet the devil just just to know his name. And that's when my love was burning. Yeah, it's still burning. And I keep going to the river to pray, 'cause I need something that go wash out the pain. And I'm sleeping all these demons away, but your ghost, the ghost of the awake, keeps me awake. I keep going to the river to pray, 'cause I need something that go wash out the pain. And I'm sleeping all these demons away, but your ghost, the ghost of the awake, keeps me awake. And each time that I think you're gone, I turn around and you're creeping in, and I let you under my skin, 'cause I love living in sin. Oh, you never told me true love was gonna hurt, true pain I don't deserve, truth is that I never learned. And I keep going to the river to pray, 'cause I need something that go wash out the pain. And I'm sleeping all these demons away, but your ghost, the ghost of the awake, keeps me awake. I keep going to the river to pray, 'cause I need something that go wash out the pain. And I'm sleeping all these demons away, but your ghost, the ghost of the awake, keeps me awake. Give up the ghost, give up the ghost, give up the ghost, stop the haunting, baby. Give up the ghost, give up the ghost, give up the ghost, no more haunting, baby.